Yo, did I go? Did I go? Did I go? You can hear me clearly?
Yo, I
Yo,
can't hear you clearly. What's goody, Brody? You good?
what's good? I ain't gonna lie.
What's
The
up? What's
first
up? Chilling,
the
bro.
first the first game show, I was supposed to be in that first round with Diddy and
Uh-huh.
them. But I ain't gonna lie,
Right.
I was I was a little under the weather that day.
Oh,
And
okay.
when I came back, I was like, oh man, I already started without me. Like, damn.
Damn, damn. But it's all right though. Didn't you represent in the second round?
Yeah, for sure. Come on.
Come on now,
Come on now.
bro. What's good? I mean, it's kind of in reverse. So now I'm pulling up to you. I'm in your space right
You
now.
in
This
my
is your
space right
live.
now. This is my
Yeah, 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 yeah. But you know what? I am pulling up as a guest live, uh, a live guest. And I'm here to interview
Mhm.
you, brother. How you been? How's your day going?
Uh,
Tell us what's good, what's the word. You got the mask on. You out here trying to duck the corona? What's going on?
yeah, ODI Dr. Corona. I'm waiting for actually picking up my mom from work right now. You know,
Oh, nice,
she's an essential worker. I'm an essential worker myself, but
nice.
it is what it is. Gotta get it how
No,
you get it.
no, bro, that is like I was literally saying in the live before. I don't know if you were in the room while I was saying it, but like just mad love for essential workers. You've been here, you out here in New York. You hear what it's like 7 o'clock,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what it's like.
The minute 7 o'clock hit, it ain't nothing but pure love, man. Because y'all doing
Hmm.
things that most of us can't. You know what I mean? I was an essential worker about 2 or 3 weeks into the whole situation because I had to work at the hotel, but then the
Hmm.
hotel shut down too. You feel me?
Yeah, because
But
I know a couple of people that work at hotels, and oh yeah, make sure you know I got very
oh,
essential.
haha, it's right next to me. I'm in my own house and I keep it on me like my like a gat, bro. Just like this. What was the vibe like, bro? I
So
heard you was representing the Flossie out here,
of
bro.
course, always
Alright,
representing
cause
the
ain't nothing
Flossie.
better than a Canarsie flex. Don't start with me, bro.
Of course not. I
What's
ain't
up?
gonna. So funny thing is, they were shooting a music video the other day in Kanashi, and
Hmm.
mommy, I locked the door. They ended up locking everything down. Like the cops came, shut everything down, and I just looked at the difference of how they did the Jews, how versus how they did the black people in our
Yeah.
community. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
but stay woke on that. But for my experience for the first game show, I felt like there's a lot that could be done with that game show. A lot.
Okay. Yeah, but how was your experience? Like, how did it feel?
And in terms of experience and feel, it was different
Yeah, like
because
yeah.
you come into like I've been in I haven't been in a lot of DJ battles. It's more of
Hmm.
my brother exclusive that's really like the battle DJ.
Right.
I'm more of the entertainer.
Okay.
So you know, exclusive will go on, do the battles, we'll put everything together and then just get it going. Um, so at first, I gotta tell everybody, just like in basketball, if you don't have butterflies before you perform, you're not human. So at
So
first, I
you
was
had
like,
butterflies.
of course, of course,
Nice. Yeah.
of course,
It's a bit of a
but
different
I'm the type.
experience when you're in a room and you're setting the vibe and it's just like you contracted to do that. Obviously, whatever you provide is whatever you provide, but I guess what you're saying is that for the vibes game show it's a bit different because everybody's listening to you critically now. It's
Right.
different. Yeah, I get it. I get that. And
You feel me?
I think that's fun for me at least. What I've heard in the past is that it kind of helps a DJ recognize where they might grow. One DJ in the past said that he felt that after the show, his library was lacking because he heard
Okay.
somebody else do some stuff with some things that he was like, damn, I didn't expect that, I didn't see that coming, and then he went back into I guess like I call it Naruto training mode. I don't know if you anime head or whatever the
I'm a
case is,
super
but
anime
like
head.
oh boy, man, it's like when Naruto loses, right? He loses and he's like, "Damn it, I suck." but then he goes into the OD like super training
Training
mode and
mode.
comes out beastie, you know.
Same thing like
Um,
Dragon Ball Z going that hyperbolical time chamber,
you
but
saying it, bro.
busy.
You saying it, man. Who do you feel like your music targets, like audience wise?
Um, Audience wise, I say like the Caribbean people. I'm
Caribbean. Where you
not.
from?
I'm Haitian,
Oh, okay. Oula la,
but
wap kembe, nous là, nous tout
not
là.
not me là, me tout là.
Ah, nous tout là.
So
You know what it
you
is.
know, coming off of a Caribbean background, I could
Hmm.
play a lot. I'm very versatile. I get to play a lot of different things. I get to
Right,
play Jamaican music. I get to play Trinidadian music, Bayesian
right,
music, Guyanese
yeah.
music. You know, soca, dancehall, compa. You know, I get to play
Hmm.
everything. I tell people all the time, like, yeah, I know I'm in America, but I prefer playing Caribbean music than playing American music any day.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that, bro. I get that, bro. Yeah, man. You ain't hear it from me, but I think Haitians are the best DJs in New York City. Which ain't,
I know,
that's just gonna start a fight.
it's
That's
all
gonna
good,
start a fight. That's gonna start a fight.
you know.
And I hope
But
you're drinking all your La Loi. I hope you're
of
drinking all
course,
of that, But it's very interesting because the last person I interviewed, she's Trinidadian, and she said that for her, she can't pick between the two. She said that as important as soca, as important as dance hall can be, she finds it just as important to also be able to like play music for people that ain't Caribbean as well.
right?
What do you personally think that there's more of an impact with Caribbean music or
It depends on where you are because you can't go down south and play straight Caribbean music,
mm,
you know. So it's like since I can't go down south, like you gotta go to a specific spot down south where you know that all right, there's a lot of people from the islands that live down here, so I can get away with playing Caribbean music. But then
hmm
when you reach a certain spot where all right, now it's a lot of people that are not from the Caribbeans and all they listen to is nothing but drill music. So now you have to now you
drill?
gotta hey listen, now you gotta revamp,
Yeah, absolutely. Did
you know?
you, in regard to like revamping, do you feel like your performance style has changed because of the whole pandemic?
Um I feel like it hasn't changed because this has always been me.
Mm,
You know, like I could entertain you from my car. I can entertain you from
mm.
anywhere, you know. It doesn't really matter
So even
where.
before Corona hit, before this whole pandemic, you were doing live streams?
Yeah, like I was doing before, like live streams, playing music on live, like always. And then after the pandemic, it was just like, hey, this is what I regularly do. So it's not much of a difference. Only difference is you're not being paid to do it. You're just doing it for the sake
For
of the
the
people.
sake of doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the sake of the people. And do you think that is more important?
yeah. It's more about the people. I tell people all the time. It's two types of DJs in this world. You got DJs
Right.
that play for themselves, and you got DJs that play for the crowd. You feel me?
Hmm.
And I'm a type of DJ. I don't play for myself. I play for the crowd. So
Right.
I hear what people are saying. Like, yo, can you do this? Can you do that? And it's like, yeah, I can. It's not a problem. But you gotta.
Hmm.
Sometimes you have the people that are a little bit, a little too picky and need to calm down a little bit and wanna. Oh, he ain't play my song. He's whack. Like,
Mm.
no, I'm not playing just for one person. I'm
Right.
playing for a whole group of people.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So that's what it's really about. It's about playing for other people.
Right.
A lot of people you don't get the opportunity to play for others like that. Sometimes you learn how to DJ and you're just playing for yourself.
And in that
You know,
and in that line of thought, have you ever been at odds with other DJs?
um, in my realm, yeah, because it gets very competitive in my realm of DJing. Because you from New York, and
What's your realm of DJing?
my realm of DJing gets a little bit more nitty gritty. So there's a couple of DJs that just tuned in, like DJ Critical, TKO. A couple of these guys, cruising. Like we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's like, oh, I'm the celebrity today. Nah, you the celebrity today. No, you the celebrity today. So it's a lot of hard work in a sense.
Right. Mm.
Give me one
So it
second.
sounds like for you, this is, oh yeah, for sure. And if you guys are just tuning in, what's up, y'all? My name is Josh. I am the New York City host of Vibes Game Show. What's Vibes Game Show? I'm glad you asked. Vibes Game Show is a game, is a more like a
Go ahead.
competition
It's
where
open.
DJs go head to
Put
head
a stop on
to
the door.
see who could put down the best vibes. So we've been basically all over the country. We're running the show in LA right now as we're running the show here in New York, and we also run the show in New York. And I think we're also planning on moving to Florida soon. But essentially, in oh, you did ask. There you go. There you go. Shout outs to everybody in the comments. Fet with Risa. What up, Fet? What up? The last event was at Bushwick Public House, where we basically saw such amazing ass freaking mixes and playlists. If you haven't seen the videos, you can follow us on YouTube. You can go to our Instagram. All the clips are down below. And of course, we are with one of the winners and one of the major contenders out here in New York City. If I'm not am I wrong? Was it not just like heated at Bushwick
Yeah,
Public House?
yeah. It
It was
was.
heated, man, and
It was heated.
I had to leave a little early, and I kept getting texts. People like, "Yo, it's lit here. Where are you?" And I'm just like, "I have work." But yeah, but now we're going to be switching over to bedroom battles. So this Thursday, tune in to our live the Vibes Game Show to see DJ Midnight NVS versus Tiara Monique and DJ Q, and they will be competing head to head. So you just gotta make sure you're ready on the live. Big interview. Drop your. Oh, that's you. Hey.
Yep, yep. I got you. I got you. Got you.
So for the people on our end that are tuning in to you, some
hmm
people might ask, what does NVS stand for? Oh,
So,
wow. Wow.
right there,
Wow.
right
Right
there,
there. I didn't even say anything.
right there.
You
That's
gotta
my
let him
brother right
answer.
there, right there. Gave you the answer. That's what it stands for.
He already knew what was going on. He already like,
You
I
already
know you
knew.
about to ask. Don't even start.
Don't even start. You already know.
That's dope. That's
You
dope.
know.
Hey, your brother DJs too, right?
Yeah, he does.
All right, he gonna be pulling up to the game show soon too,
Yeah,
right?
soon we're gonna throw him in the fire.
Oh, okay, good, 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 good. So who would you say the best DJ in your family is then?
Mm.
Yes, I'm trying to start beef. That's the point.
Right, right now, only because he just won one of the biggest DJ battles. We gotta give it.
Hmm.
I gotta give it to my little brother DJ Reflex.
Okay, DJ
He's
Reflex.
18. Just got a scholarship to go to Cornell University. You know,
Oh,
yeah. So he winning right now, and the event that he just got booked for because he won that battle was the DJ Miami Carnival.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
so right now he's the best right now. So
That's lit.
I got my work cut. I'm gonna make sure the whole entire New Vibe Sound gets on that game show.
That's lit. New Vibe Sound. You might even run into my boy Woodley,
Yeah,
DJ
Woodley
Woodley. They
Woodley 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 be out here in Canarsie too.
Of course Woodley be out here in Canarsie. It's
Right
freaking
back
Woodley.
back
Oh
when
my
back when back
God.
when Chloe's was open, DJ Woodley.
Uh, DJ Woodley. Hey, shout out to DJ Woodley. If y'all know who DJ Woodley is, you're really bugging because that dude way too mixy for y'all not to know who DJ Woodley is.
See,
But
Haitian
we're gonna
DJ, bro.
try. Yeah, Haitian DJs. We run New York City. If y'all don't know, hashtag free New Vibe Sound. Man, I love that New Vibe Sound. That's really dope. That's a really nice tag for real. What are your phone makes it seem like oh, can you see me now?
Yeah, I see.
Perfect. What are your favorite three songs right now?
Ooh, I'm a little old school with it. So right now, like as in hip hop right now.
Yeah.
So forever's gonna be my these are it's tough. That's tough. You go 24/7 Meat Mill.
Okay.
Um
And why 24/7? If you don't mind me asking, of
because
course.
I'm a R&B, I'm an R&B kid. So
Right.
anything
It's the cop
anything
out in you.
R&B, yeah, that's the cop out of me, you know. Um
Yeah.
that that song, like I could have that on repeat because not to say I'm an emotional ass person, but I'm very emotional,
Okay.
sometimes. And
It's
it's
fine. The
basically
ladies love an emotional brother. You good.
that's why I'm the lady's choice.
Exactly.
Um so in the lyrics it goes, tell me how you want it, you know. I give it to you night and day. Tell me how you need me. I give it to you right away. That's spitting game
Mm.
right there.
Yeah, whew. Yeah,
Like
you're right.
that's
You're
that's
right,
that's
bro.
OD spitting game. And it's like you can relate because it's like you trying to talk to somebody that you really like, and the only way that you can say what you're trying to get off your chest, that song could really explain what you're trying to really say.
You are literally speaking my language right now. So let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself like musically, right, as a musician in one way or
Hmm.
another, one facet or another? Do you consider yourself connecting lyrically to a song, melodically to a song, or rhythmically to a song?
I would
You can't say
say
all three at the same time. You got to pick
it's
one.
not all three, and it's gonna be a lyric first and then rhythm. That's it. It's just
Okay.
those two.
So not even the melodies. Not big on you're not big on melodies for real.
I'm only big on melodies when I'm playing the instrument.
You play instruments.
So yeah, I play guitar.
Oh, that's dope. I ain't know that. That's dope,
Yeah,
bro. For
yeah,
real. How long you
man.
been playing guitar for?
Since 2010.
And do you also produce music as a DJ?
I actually do.
That's dope. So you mix up the tunes and you also make the tunes as well. Bree Jack has a question for you. She said, "What kind of music do you play? Do you make,
So
produce?"
so we're in, like I said, I'm an R&B kid. So a lot of R&B tracks, you know. I'm more of the person that's in, like, behind the scenes, getting the artist
Mm-hmm.
to get through making a track. Like
Okay.
like one of my best friends, her name is Amina Jar. You know, she just dropped a track, right? But we was in the studio working on that track, producing that track, and getting
Right.
that track ready to go.
Right.
So I do a lot. I'm not just a DJ, you know, and I feel like I'm no longer a DJ sometimes. I'm more of an entertainer.
Yeah, bro, you man, that is fire. I think being a musician probably also amplifies your music selection and your musical ear as well when it comes to mixing up the tracks for playlists. And
Hmm.
I mean, unless you feel differently.
No, it does, because the type of, like I said, it depends on where you are. It really always depends on where you are. Where you are
Right.
defines how the music comes out. So
Yes.
I can be all lyric, but the
Right.
crowd could be all rhythm.
And what type like what does that involve? How do you even like isolate knowing that type of information? As a DJ, you're behind the table in one corner of the room. How do you look at a crowd and decide or decipher whether or not they're lyrical, melodically, or rhythmically?
So
What you're gonna pick next?
now watch this. Every DJ does not have this skill, and this skill is called reading the room.
Mm,
Everybody cannot. It's not easy to read the room. Some people are so used to, I'm just gonna jump in and just drop the new hottest track that just came out. Yeah, that's cool and all, but what happens when you done ran out, or the other DJ before you done ran out all the hottest tracks? Where do you
right,
go from there?
right, yeah. Is that a question? What does that say?
Yeah,
What's the difference between
my brother.
rhythm
That
and
question's for you.
melody? is a question for me. Okay. So the difference between rhythm and melody is that rhythmically involves more of percussive leads, more of what the beat feels and where the beat's going. Melodically is in regards to the notes, the scales, whether something's in minor, whether something's in major, whether you're singing D7 type jazz joint, or if you're just gonna sing like a major triad type. That's the difference. You get it? So like what's a good example? LMA is who I would say an artist who her music is more melodically led. It's not necessarily about the beats. It's not necessarily about the breaks. Bruno Mars is someone who's more rhythmically led. His
Mm-hmm.
music has breaks. His music has more expressive hits with the lyrics. Like you can play around the lyrics. Lyrics can be either led melodically or rhythmically. That's kind of on both sides of the lyrics, but rhythm and melody, they definitely are two different types of music. When you decide to lead a song with melody, or if you decide to lead a song with rhythm, and dope ass songs lead with both, obviously. So that's how I would answer that question. How would you answer that question?
You just knocked it on the head. That's really what it really is.
Oh, okay.
For no, because really some artists lead off of rhythm. So for example, if you go to afrobeats,
Mhm.
that leads off of rhythm. If you
Woo!
and listen, listen,
Wait, 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 wait. Okay,
listen,
okay. No,
listen. And
okay.
I play every Tuesday when back when everything was open at 333. Me and DJ Critical, Afro Caribbean Tuesdays. We played nothing but Afro beats, hip hop, reggae, soca, dancehall, you name it, we play it.
You know
But
what's crazy?
mhm,
I've probably been at 333 when you was playing. I'm not gonna lie. I go to 333 a lot. That's crazy. I've probably been there. I enjoy 333 because I expect that type of music, and that's because of you. That's crazy. It is finally a pleasure to meet you. That is dope. Shout outs to you. Now that I've known and experienced, because I've gone to 333 a lot. And if I
right,
know that's you that's been playing that, then I get exactly what you're talking about, bro.
right. So once again, you see how you feel is bringing back memories, is bringing back a whole entire vibe. That is because when you go to 333, what do you expect? You expect lyrics or you expect rhythm?
Yeah, I expect 35-year-old women, 45-year-old women, and then some good music.
Okay, all right. So you know the direction that it has to go in. So
Yeah,
now it's about reading. So
the
okay,
room. Hmm.
I'm gonna read the room. All right, every people just getting here is a little lukewarm. Let me give you some a little bit of R&B. All right, we're starting to fill up. All right, people are starting to get in here. People are starting to get their drinks. Let me start dropping a little bit of the hip hop. All right, everybody's
Hmm.
all rowdied up. All right, let's calm you down. Let's get you behind the waistline of a young lady that you want to probably take home later on that night. Let me
So
start
you
dropping
hit
some
that, hit the banger, hit the grab a girl song, you hit
right.
the yeah. Hmm.
So that whole entire time you're flowing out the whole entire time. Now, once again, not every single DJ can do that because
Right.
some DJs when they get to the end of the party, for me, 90% of the parties that I end playing girl songs like take you home songs and sex
Yeah.
you up songs.
Yeah.
90% of those parties, somebody's going home with a shorty. Somebody's going home happy. There's no arguing. There's no fighting. But 90% of the times, well, 100% of the times, I've DJed an event and you get hardcore drill hip hop. You
Yeah.
got
It's
people ready to
just
fight.
fight. Yeah. It's
You know,
also setting a mood and a mentality subconsciously. You're talking about psychology now. That's
it,
you
it,
get into some deep
so
stuff. Yeah,
so
I know
as
what
a
you're talking
DJ,
about here.
so as a DJ,
You have to know
you don't
psychology.
you got to know psychology. So you got to read the room and you got to control the room. Shout out that's
What's
a
it in?
big. I'm not gonna lie, that's a big artist that this. You see that drop the little the police lights. That's a
Oh,
very
Valentina.
yeah. That's a very
What up,
big artist, bro.
Valentina?
Very big artist.
Welcome. We are here interviewing DJ Midnightnvs, one of our winners of the Vibe Game Show. My name is Josh, one of the hosts here in New York City. We are bi-coastal and we also run the show in DC. But now we're all virtual and now we're online. So you can tune in on Instagram. He will be competing with two other DJs, DJ Q and Tiara Monique, this Thursday. So everybody that's here and y'all know the skills and y'all know he gonna win, y'all better pull up and support this brother. All right, one IECN to another, bro. I expect you to do great things for real.
Hey man, we gonna have fun with it.
Déjà qu'on est nous là. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But look, right?
Oh no, we didn't finish the question. The
Right,
question
we're not finished.
was
We're not finished.
Afrobeats. Now the
Right. So
reason
now,
why
uh-huh.
I okay, so I was you missed it earlier, but I got you right now. I was playing Afrobeats, and then I asked someone in the comments who the father um who the father of Afrobeats was, and I got one
Ooh.
answer. So one person said Kid. Another person said Burna Boy. Who do you think the father of Afrobeats is?
Ooh. Eee. That's tough. Um,
Bree is laughing because she's like, nah, I got schooled.
nah, I wouldn't really say I know who's the father of Afrobeats. I know who are the hot artists. I know
No,
who.
no, 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 not the hot artist. It's literally only one person because every artist in today's era will always say this one person, and it's true because he was the one that defined it. Nobody in our time. I'll let you know that now. He is not
Yeah,
young. He is not with
it
us.
can't it can't be anybody of our time. It's you said the father of. That means
Hmm.
past, not present.
Hmm. Take
I
it.
don't know. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So his name is Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti was just a little history for everybody. He was one of the musicians in Africa who basically spoke up and spoke out against apartheid and like school, so there was a time in Africa where young school children were basically being massacred. And he was one of the musicians who basically spoke out against the government and regime through his music. But what he didn't realize is that his music ended up setting the style of Afrobeats. This is what that kind of sounds like right here. I pulled it up just to play it a little bit when my Mac feels like working. But essentially, when you listen to his music, so that's a bit of Fela Kuti. And honestly, sometimes I'll be thinking how close it is to compa, but that's a different conversation.
For another
But
day.
yeah, that's a different conversation another day. But he definitely created Afro beats from a rhythmic perspective, like you said. You're absolutely right. Like I wanted to basically tell you, like, yeah, that is literally the backbone. But these days, artists are playing around with sounds and compressors and preamps and all the cool stuff that you can do on a digital audio workshop
Right,
type shit,
right.
and they're making it more melodic.
Yeah, because you know why? And
Why?
this is for
Break it up.
music
Say it again.
across the board now. It's no longer it's no
Say it again. Say it again.
it, I you can hear me?
Yeah, I
Can you
got
hear
you.
me? All right.
Yeah, I got you.
So this is music across the board now. Notice how it's about the melodies and the beat, because the melody and the beat carries the song. Where now whatever the artist is saying becomes catchy.
Mm.
So now that it's catchy, it's easier to you hear the beat, you hear what's being said.
Okay. 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 So you're
Right.
saying that, but even if you hear the words, regardless of whatever words you're choosing, you can still make a song more rhythmic. For example, like I said, Bruno Mars is a great example
Right.
of someone who the words are obviously supposed to be rhythmic. But then you think of Burna Boy or Malik Berry, or who else? Mr. Easy, um, A Star, like you can no cool, yeah,
DeVito.
sometimes, but the
Sometimes.
Vito, you can literally hear, yeah, sometimes, but for the most part you can hear that they're trying to just make cool wavy sounds, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's more about the notes, it's more about the wave, it's more about the expressive undertone type shit, you know what I mean? And it's less rhythm.
Right.
So I don't know, for
So
me I think 2020 Afrobeat, at least 2019 Afrobeat, I think that's more melody, all about like the notes to make it sound cute.
give or take
Yeah, I like, at least for the most part.
for the most part.
Um, yeah, but do you have a lot of Afrobeats in your library?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. And is there a sound that you think this summer, I mean, is gonna pop, or is there a particular genre that you
There's
think is gonna pop
I don't I don't
or
have I
die?
don't have my laptop. I'm in the car right now. I don't have my laptop with me. But there is there is several tracks like Critical can name you a track that's gonna blow this whole entire summer. Like I can give you one, and it's a song that came out last year around let's say October, November-ish before,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done DJed on one of the biggest Afro Caribbean platforms, which is called Blackout.
I know
So
Blackout, yeah.
right, so I've done DJed on that platform with Critical. You know, that's a big Afro Caribbean platform. So
Mm-hmm.
um one song is by DJ Tunes, and the name of the song is called Causing Trouble.
Okay, causing trouble. I'm about to,
Go
I'm
go
about to.
go go ahead and look that up.
All right, causing trouble by DJ Tunes.
Hmm.
All right. Per the suggestion of DJ Midnight MVS, we about to play this joint. Let's hear it. This is what he predicts to be the next blow up song for the summer. Whenever my Mac feels like freaking working. But yeah. Do you think that DJs normally always know what song is gonna blow up the most?
I'd say yes and no, because some DJs are musical geniuses, and and all credit. I'm gonna keep crediting Critical because Critical, his library of music is very long, and he really knows his
Extensive.
stuff.
Okay.
It's very expensive. So I would come into, let's say I come in on Tuesday and I'll play, then he'll get on and play. He'll drop a track that I didn't even know was gonna be, popping,
Uh-huh.
and then he'll drop it and he'll be like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna steal that because I see how everybody else is reacting.
Right.
And
Right. Right.
he's always the first person to drop probably a new track.
So you were speaking about reading the room. So now you're talking about another skill. Is that more like cultural awareness?
That is, that definitely is. So the way, and
Cultural awareness.
this is the other thing. This is what I was trying to explain earlier. How for some DJs, it's really like war. Like some DJs don't like some DJs really don't like me. Some DJs I really don't like because there's a whole lot of arrogance in DJing. So you go to an event, the DJ before you would be like, all right, I don't like this. I don't like this person. So I'm about to run all these tracks. All the tracks he know are the hot tracks to run you out of music. So
But
a
time out,
DJ,
time out. Maybe because
mhm,
I'm not a DJ. What the fuck are y'all upset at each other for? I don't get it.
but
What you mad
that's that.
for?
Okay, so now it's like an unwritten rule
Okay.
from everybody after 2 o'clock. That's when all the hottest tracks are supposed to drop. All right.
After 2 o'clock?
Once it hits 2 in the morning, that's prime time. That's when you know everything is supposed to be everything. Everything that's new, everything that's hot, everything that's supposed to get the party going
Oh, wow.
crazy.
Yeah, you're talking about when you're in the middle of a party.
Exactly. So
Oh, okay.
most parties start from what time? And 2 o'clock
DJ
is
Marcellus, no, what's that say? Marcusel, he says it's more like 12. What's the difference between
all right.
12
But
and
now,
2?
what once
Why?
again, now watch this. Watch this, Marcus. That's probably clubs down south. Clubs out here in New York close at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 in the morning. It all depends on where
Mm,
you are. So
yeah,
a
you
party
talking
can
about,
start
yeah.
if a party start at 10 at night and end at 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning.
5 in the morning
Yeah,
in Canarsie? Hell yeah. Our parties
you
end at like 4 or 5. I'm out by 3 because 4 or 5 can be a little bit too mixy. But yeah, they normally stay there for a bit. For a
right.
bit.
So now watch this in DC because I know like in Virginia they have an ABCD law about liquor and all that other stuff. So that's why they close very early.
Yeah,
So
ABC.
every party I've ever been down south, yeah, every single party I've been down south, um, all the parties end at 2, and then everybody else is like something called like the let out. I don't know if you can hear me.
Right.
You hear me?
You were
Hold on,
coming in and out, but I'm here.
okay, hold on, let me move to better
Yeah, I got
service.
you. Continue.
Right? It's something called the let out.
What was the
So
name of
the
that song again? DJ Tunes?
DJ tunes causing trouble.
I see it right here. Yeah. Okay, continue. I'm gonna play it after you're done.
All right. So um, if you're like, let's say you go to Virginia, everything closes at like 2 o'clock. So since everything closes at 2 o'clock, prime time, he's correct. Prime time is 12 o'clock, like 12 around that time, because that's when everything got to drop.
Is it always 2 hours before the party done is finished?
And sometimes it's not. It depends on how you make the party flow. So
Okay.
you got DJs that are opener DJs. Opener DJs usually play some of them play whatever. Some of them play nothing but throwback tracks that loose you up, get you bopping, make you go to the bar and go get a drink.
Right. Right.
Then this is the New York breakdown. So from 10 to midnight is nothing but songs that you might remember, things that get you grooving and moving and just flowing out. From midnight
Hmm.
all the way to 4 in the morning, that's when things start to shift a little bit. Depending
Right.
on that next DJ that comes on, that DJ sets the tone for the rest of the night.
Mm.
So you can play a wonderful set, you know, without dropping all the hottest tracks. Because you got
Mm.
to once you read the room a certain way, all right, I can set the platform up like this. Because I know once this next DJ comes on, he's not gonna run the same exact tracks that I ran. He's gonna run something else that's gonna build. It's like building a building.
Building the
So
hype. Yeah. It's like a
building the
game of
hype.
Jenga.
It's like a game of Jenga. So all right, I'm pulling that brick out, laying the foundation here. Pulling the brick out, laying the foundation here. By the time 2 o'clock in the morning hits, everybody is ready. Now you're ready to go, go,
Ape
go
shit.
hard,
Yeah.
ape shit.
Hmm.
So now you're going ape
Hmm.
shit from 2 to 4 in the morning, or 2 to 3:30 in the morning, 3:45 ish, because sometimes
Now you
some
lit, now you drinking, now you're tired, now you're up on
right.
the wall, you realize there's another gal that's also tired next to you, and you be like, yo, it's good.
You feel me? So now that's why sometimes for me, some events I like closing events because I get to calm. I get to this is the psychology part. I get to calm you down. I get to bring you back down to earth.
Mhm.
I get to change your perspective. I get to change how you're looking at things.
Right,
Instead of,
right.
oh, I don't like this person in the club, is, yeah, where that shorty with the big booty at? I know I just
Yeah,
saw her.
because there's
And
always a shorty with a big
and
booty.
this listen,
Mm.
you know. So that's what it's really. That's really what because I'm not. I don't really want to explain. Okay, so this is really some inside stuff. All right,
Okay.
only for you guys. The reason why my name is DJ Midnight, the lady's choice, is because there's a science to
That's what DJ Critical said. He said,
it.
"Your name is Midnight because you set the tone." Boom, mind blown.
Correct. So that's a little piece of it. The reason why my name is DJ Midnight is because growing up, kids didn't accept who they were. They didn't accept themselves for who they were. People used to tease me, "Oh, you're black, African booty scratcher, this and that and the third." All the meanest jokes you could think about.
Yeah.
I even had a kid one time tell me, um, "You so black, a cop shot a bullet at you, and a bullet came back and asked for a flashlight."
That's terrible.
It,
That
it's
is
it's it's
terrible.
ter- it's terrible, but
Hey, what high
you
school did you
know,
go to?
I went to Bishop Lockwood Memorial High School.
Oh, you went to Bishop Lachlan?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Listen,
Oh God.
Lockland is not a Catholic school. Lockland
No,
is
yeah, yeah. No, I could
Lockland
I can name
Lockland.
you a few names I know from Lachlan. Bishop Ford, Bishop Lachlan, Macaulay, right? Yeah, Macaulay.
Captain McCauley.
Yeah, no, I went to the best high school in Brooklyn. You know what it is. You don't even have to
What
say it out
school?
loud. Come on, you know what it is.
What
I don't
school?
even gotta say it. You know what it is.
What
Take a
school?
guess. It's the only school that matters, bro.
No,
It's the
what
only
school?
one.
Because the
Only
people want to
one.
know. The people want to
Take a
know.
just take a guess. Let's hear you take a guess, bro. Just take the
You you
guess.
you you Haitian,
Just
so
take
I'm
it.
I'm gonna say Brooklyn Tech.
Oh hell no! I would have been Asian if I went to Brooklyn Tech.
You'd be surprised.
Nah, I went
You'd
to
be surprised.
Midwood High School, in the heart of Flatbush. You know what it is.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, there you go. Heart of Flatbush.
boo.
Shout out to all the Hornets out here in the comments. Y'all know what it is. Look at DJ Critical already starting. Don't you start, bro. So
No, because critical. No,
I'm gonna play the.
listen. Go. You can play that, but we played basketball growing up. So if you played basketball, you went to these
Mm,
big name brand schools. So I went to Lockland.
mm, mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
know, you see, critical went to Brooklyn Tech.
Uh-huh.
You see, and
Okay.
he that's what I'm saying. He's a musical genius.
But there's only one Brian Smith that broke the record from Midwood High School. All right, that game we all know one Brian Smith. There's only one Brian Smith. Don't start, bro. Don't start. But let's get into it. So the new up and coming track that DJ Midnight MVS says is going to be popping this summer, causing trouble. DJ Tunes and featuring Oxalate? Yeah, did I pronounce that
hmm
right?
hmm
All right, let's give it a listen, y'all. Shout out to I am DJ Frantic. Shout out to it's DJ ETN. Etienne? Is that what it is? I'm taking a guess. DJ Crito, turn that up. Truthfully, bro, that is as loud as I can get. I ain't in front of you. I can get it closer though. June's official booing at Midwood. Don't you start. If you're got the vibes and you are going to be putting them down this Thursday against DJ Q and Tiara Monique. How you preparing for that? You all good?
I don't know. Can you hear me? Because you cutting in and out right now.
Can you hear me?
You cutting in and out right now.
Yo,
I can hear you, but you're cutting in and out like you lagging.
I was just letting people know to tune in this Thursday to come see you. He ain't paid for that song. Oh, that's funny. So I guess I can't play it because we don't own the rights to it. That's
It's
freaking
it's
hilarious.
it's
But
it's
we
okay.
just
It's
finished
all right.
an amazing interview with DJ Midnight. Make sure that you tune in this Thursday to the Vibes Game Show to see him go against DJ Q. Canarsie, the Flossy, you already know what it is.
You know what I mean?
Against Tierra Monique and DJ Q. Is there any last words you want to tell the people?
Like I said, like the last game show, if you drink Henny, this one's for you. We gonna be back.
Yeah.
We gonna.
Hey, and my last question for you: where do you
Yeah.
see Vibes in the DJ culture? Vibes, like the game show.
It just honestly, it can go very far. It just needs the right support behind it. You just gotta
Mm-hmm.
bring it. You gotta bring it to a place where you know people are gonna show up, and you know it's gonna be a big vibe.
Right.
Like, that's what I said. I already told your co-host we're gonna set something up. We're gonna make something happen, and I trust me when I say I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen.
Amen. Well, yeah, I heard it here. DJ Midnight, fue, no